SUP tour abroad, stand-up paddleboard tour to abroad. I've been stand-up paddleboard tour around South Korea and other countries, um, China, Philippines, Thailand, Vietnam, Indonesia, Bali. These countries have been there for stand-up paddleboarding. Mostly, I've been stand-up paddleboard tour in Vietnam, especially the main spot is Ha Long Bay um, and Nha Trang, uh, White Sand Beach, Hon Long Island, and Vũng Tàu, and Phu Quoc. Phu Quoc is a good destination. When we prepare the stand-up paddleboard tour, we needed to know about the climate and weather. Climate means the long-term condition. The weather means the short-term condition. And so depending on the climate, we check out the climate. For example, in December, and if we go in December or November, and we go stand-up paddleboard in Vietnam, the middle area is a rainy season. The south area is a dry season, starting dry season. So, and if we go the middle, and then in my experience, when I've been Da Nang and in December, it's very windy and choppy. I've been doing in Da Nang stand-up paddleboard as well. And can a little bit the surfing, but the wind is very strong, so it's not good for stand-up paddleboarding there. And then, but otherwise, and then south area, just like Phu Quoc, and then in December it will be start, and then dry season. So and then don't rain too much, but it depends on the weather. But if we go on the island, then an island can be good barrier about the wind direction because when the wind blow to the north east, and then the west side is very calm, but the offshore will be dangerous. So and then need to much more careful about the stand-up paddle tour. The north part is will be good for the stand-up paddle tour. So and then when we are planning about the paddleboard tour abroad, and then climate is the first checking out the climate. The when the climate, the latitude area is almost similar. So and then knowing about that is common sense about climate. So latitude area, and also after checking the climate, and then we can check the weather. It depends. But if once we make a plan about the stand-up paddle tour, it might be yeah, and then booking the flying tickets and laundry, and then for the tour about 4 night or then, and the process will be uh, set up, and then go there and making plan in detail what will we do in the travel. That is much more tight. So and then It might be good planning to stand up paddleboard tour. Uh, it might be good mm, planning to stand up paddleboard tour abroad in terms of the good place. Just in winter season, Phu Quoc in Vietnam will be a good destination because the flights go direct from Incheon Airport to Phu Quoc Airport. Then and staying the island and then enjoy the paddle around there and also enjoy seafood local area, go to the small island, snorkeling and paddling, and that is a good option for uh, the tour. So and may it's arranging in terms of the standard paddle tour program for club members, and then who want to go, and then go for the plan about the the budget. Is also important. How much it will be budget? For example, transportation, and then flying ticket, and accommodation, and car renting, uh, voting, and buying some food, and looking around, buy some souvenir, and just some uh, looking around, and yeah, and then there's something, and then planning that will be, and after then it might be good for the planning for extended pattern or the dog tour uh, each year and once a year and club activities. Now I can copy with this and with AI, and then how AI say about extended parable the tour in many cases. So let's see. Um, in English, my content of how to manage standard paddleboard tour abroad to keep her safety and tour schedule after reading it. Um, I can add my content to the AI, then AI can report about it. And the title is Managing a Standard Paddleboard Tour World. Hmm. And some let's translate into Korean and Vietnamese about. I can ask my friend about the standard paddleboard tour to Phu Quoc, and making plan together. Can add the main contents, just read it about summary, and then managing stand-up paddleboard tour abroad. I've been organizing and joining stand-up paddleboard tour not only in South Korea but also in other countries such as China, the Philippines, Vietnam, and Indonesia. Each country offers different conditions, so it's important to plan carefully for safety, weather, and schedule management. Understanding weather and climate conditions before planning on overseas tour, first step is to check the local climate and seasonal weather. For example, Vietnam has two main regions, rainy season around May, November, and dry season around December to April. That in December, the central region, like Ghana, can be very windy, which makes the paddling difficult and even dangerous. So on the other hand, the southern area like Phu Quoc is common during December, a great time for subtours. Also, the wind direction matters. For example, when the wind blows from the northeast, the west side island is usually calm and safe for paddling, while the offshore side can be risky due to strong currents. And choosing safe and the scenic sub spot. Some of the best sub spots in Vietnam include the Halong Bay, famous for its calm water and beautiful limestone island. Phu Quoc Island, ideal during the dry season for long paddles and the clear visibility. Da Nang and Hoi An, good for sunrise or sunset in paddle when the wind is low. And organizing tours abroad, always choose protected bays and lagoons or calm beaches rather than open sea awareness accompanied by safe boat planning and scheduling the tour once the climate and location are confirmed. Book flights and accommodation only, especially during the tourist season. Prepare a detailed itinerary, including daily paddle routes, safety briefing, list times and meals, and backup plans for bad weather. A well-organized schedule help and everyone stay safe and enjoy the experience fully. Budget and logistics. Budgeting is another important step. The key expense include airfare, accommodation, local transportation, or car rental, so equipment rental or boat support, and then food and local experience, travel insurance, and emergency plans. Estimate the total cost before announcing the tour, especially for club members who may join. Planning one or two international sub-tours each year can be a great way to build a club spirit and to share new experience, local connection, and cultural exchange. The tours abroad are not just about paddling, they are also about connecting with local people, trying local seafood, learning about the environment, and promoting ocean conservation. Working with the local guide or set club can make the trip safer and more meaningful. Summary. To successfully manage a stand-up paddleboard tour abroad, and check climate and the seasonal weather, choose a safe and scenic paddling location, prepare detailed travel plans, and then set a clear budget, build local partnership, and respect the environment. With your careful planning, every overseas tour can be both safe and unforgettable. So, I'll leave it.